I found a hidden camera in my Airbnb, and someone was watching me. I travel a lot for work and usually prefer Airbnb over hotels because they feel more homey and relaxed. Last month, I booked a beautiful little cottage just outside a small town for a weekend break. It had great reviews, cozy interior, and a private garden. Everything looked perfect. The host was polite, but distant, didn't say much, just handed me the key and left. I liked the quiet, so I didn't think much of it at first. The first night went smooth. I unpacked, made dinner, watched a movie, and went to sleep by 11. But the next morning, I noticed something weird. My toothpaste had been moved, not just slightly, like it had been squeezed, then placed back differently. I brushed it off. Maybe I did it half asleep that night. I got up around 2 a.m. to get water, and I felt like I was being watched. I checked the windows, the door. Everything was locked. The place was silent. Still, I felt uneasy, and I couldn't shake it. So I started looking around more closely. The next morning, I noticed a small smoke detector in the corner of the bedroom. But something felt off about it. I climbed on the chair to check it, and realized it had a tiny lens behind the dark glass. It wasn't a smoke detector. It was a hidden camera aimed right at the bed. My heart dropped. I checked the entire cottage and found 2 more, one in the shower and another facing the kitchen, all hidden inside small devices, like air fresheners and plugs. I grabbed my bag and ran outside. I sat in my car shaking. I didn't know whether to call the cops or the host. I chose the cops. They arrived within 20 minutes, took the devices into evidence, and started asking me questions. They told me calmly, but seriously, that this wasn't the first report about this host. Apparently 2 other guests had filed complaints, but none had evidence yet. They never took legal action. Now they had proof. I handed over the footage from my phone. I'd taken pictures of the fake smoke detector and the plugs the police promised to investigate. I checked into a hotel that night, but couldn't sleep every time I closed my eyes. I imagined someone watching me undressing, sleeping, brushing my teeth, just living and not knowing someone was there. Recording every move, and the scariest part came. 2 days later, the host messaged me on Airbnb, not directly, but as an automatic response since I hadn't left a review. It said something like, "We hope you enjoyed your stay. We'd love to host you again sometime soon." And the platform suspended his account later. But I can't help but wonder how many other listings he had under different names or fake accounts. I still use Airbnb sometimes. But I always check for hidden cameras. I learned the trick from the cops. They said, turn off the lights and use your phone camera lens. It'll pick up small red infrared lights that our eyes can't see. I never feel fully safe anymore. Not in hotels, not in rentals, not even at home. Because if someone wants to watch you badly enough, they will, and most of us will never know.